PvE Templar Healer for beginners. Put all 64 attribute points into Magicka. For the Restoration Staff FrontBar, put on Radiating Regeneration, Power of the Light, Energy Orb from the Undaunted skill line, Combat Prayer, your most important heal, Illustrious Healing, the longer duration morph. FrontBar Ultimate is Replenishing Barrier. We're just using it for the Magicka Aid passive under the support skill line for more sustain, so don't actually cast the skill. For the Backbar Destruction Staff, put on Elemental Blockade, the longer duration morph, Extended Ritual, Echoing Vigor from the Alliance skill line, Luminous Shards, Overflowing Altar from the Undaunted skill line. The Backbar Ultimate is Aggressive Warhorn to give your group major force, which increases their damage. For the monster set, obtain Sentinel of Rakugams, which is base game and easy to obtain. It will increase your healing and help with sustain. You'll need to run Darkshade Caverns 1 Veteran for the headpiece. Join a guild and ask your guildmates for help if you're having trouble. Note in the future, if you decide to run with more advanced groups, the monster helm will vary based on group needs. For the body, obtain the Spell Power Cure set, which will give you and your group major courage, increasing damage and healing done. It drops in the White Gold Tower DLC dungeon. Healing a target that is at full health, known as Overhealing, will apply the buff. Ideally, make all your body pieces, including the monster set, Divine trait. Use max Magicka enchants on all body pieces. For the jewelry and the Backbar Destruction Staff, obtain Powerful Assault. This set is very easy to obtain as you can just buy it from guild traders. We're just backbarring Powerful Assault and using the Vigor skill to proc it. Jewelry traits should be all infused with reduced spell cost enchants. This will make it easy to sustain your Magicka. An infused Lightning Staff is the Backbar. The enchantment can vary. Here I recommend Crusher so that you can help your group do more damage. Ideally, the Powerful Assault Staff is Lightning so that you can help proc the off-balance debuff on enemies. Damage dealers often run the Exploiter champion point, which does a lot of damage if you proc off balance. Finally, for the FrontBar, obtain the Master's Restoration Staff from Dragonstar Arena, which helps your group sustain. Use Powered as the trait for more healing, and Berserker, also known as weapon damage, as the enchant, which will also increase your healing. The staff does not need to be the perfected version. If the Master's Staff is too difficult for you to obtain, you can buy a Restoration Staff of the Trainee from a guild trader, which will serve as a placeholder until you can obtain the Master's Staff. A crafted Restoration Staff, such as Order's Wrath, would also work. If Spell Power Cure isn't available to you, the Ul'Rim set from Cloudrest gives the same buff, but is a little trickier to use. If neither set is available to you, 2 crafted sets like Order's Wrath and Julianos will serve as placeholders, until you can obtain SPC or whatever you're missing. Use the Ritual Mundus to increase your healing. The gear body pieces are all traded Divines to boost healing further. For champion points, our 3 main blue slottables for healer are Rejuvenator, Soothing Tide, and Swift Renewal. The 4th slot is a flex. Typically it's Enlivening Overflow or From the Brink. For red slottables, use Boundless Vitality, Rejuvenation, Expert Evasion, and Celerity. The only green slottable that matters is Steed's Blessing. If you can't afford 50 points into a slottable, just put 10 points into each for now until you can obtain them all. The buff food is Artaeum Pickled Fish for max mag and health. It's available at guild traders. Play any race you want. I usually go Breton on my healers as I like the additional Magicka sustain. The basics of how to use the Templar Healer. Combat Prayer is your emergency heal. If someone is in trouble, spam this until they're okay. Think of it as your main heal. It also buffs your group with minor berserk, so cast it at least once every 10 seconds. Radiating Regeneration is your cheap spammable. Use this skill whenever your other skills are still active and nothing needs to be reapplied. It's a sticky heal over time, or hot, so it hits players without you having to aim it, useful when a group is in motion. Power of the Light is mainly being used to proc the Dawn's Wrath passive Illuminate for minor sorcery. The buff can only come from Templars and increases damage for your group. This morph also applies Minor Breach to the target, helping the group do more damage. This is why it's selected over the healing morph. It's FrontBar due to its short duration to help you keep it up. However, the Illuminate passive only needs to be activated every 20 seconds. You could use the healing morph if you prefer, but you'll push plenty of healing without. Another benefit with Power of the Light is the stam cost, which helps you conserve Magicka. Illustrious Healing, Energy Orb, and Vigor are your main hots. Keep them on group and keep them up on cooldown. Don't let them fall off for very long. Vigor is used on the back bar to proc Powerful Assault, but you need to cast Vigor twice in a row for full group coverage if it's a group of 12. Let Vigor fall off for a moment before recasting so that the smart targeting of Powerful Assault works properly. Elemental Blockade combined with the Infused Destruction Staff helps proc her enchant and keep it active. If it's a Shock Staff, the skill will also help proc off balance on enemies. Extended Ritual is your class heal. It's a strong AoE hot reaching a large area. It gives everyone in the group a synergy, very useful if you have a player in your group wearing Alkosh. Luminous Shards provides your group another synergy and helps them sustain. Overflowing Altar gives a synergy to a player that is about to die that will save their life. Aggressive Warhorn is the ultimate to use in combat, giving the group major force, increasing their damage by a lot. The group is safer when it can end threats quickly rather than having to manage them for a long time.